Greetings, everyone. This is Gail Macinda with History Quick, and today our special guest is Hollie Grauel, and she is going to show us a little bit about how to work with a spinning wheel. And I am so excited about this. Hollie, take it away. Show us what you can.
Hi, thanks, Gail. I'm glad to be here. This is obviously, as you know, the spinning wheel. We've all seen it in fairy tales and all sorts of literature and things. It's pretty cool. This one I got at an auction, and it has someone's family name on it, and it has some ornateness. I assume it came over from Sweden, which at some point every family had a spinning wheel, and someone worked. The parts of it, like say, most people know what it is, but they don't know how it works. So this is what you do. This is the wheel. Everyone knows that. You put your foot on the treadle, which is down here, and you power it with your foot. And as the wheel turns, there is a drive band on here. Now this style wheel, it has two bands. One goes on what is called a bobbin, that's kind of like a sewing machine that the yarn goes up on, and the other part is twirling this entire flyer. So they have to go at two different speeds in order for the yarn to twist and go up on there. If they went on the same speed, it would just wouldn't even twist it.
Is that something that you control, or does the machine, the spinning wheel, control the speeds?
Actually, that is the hardest part of spinning, is trying to find the sweet spot of the ratio of what is spinning what. So when you find it, it twists it just enough, and it puts it back on the bobbin. That's the hard part. Once you figure that out and know the feeling, then you're golden. So this is the flyer, and this is what's called the mother of all. So just think of it like it holds all of it. Holds the bobbin, holds the flyer, kind of holds everything together. This is called the slant table. Some wheels don't have that. There's uprights. A lot of modern ones look like you wouldn't even think it was a spinning wheel. That's the one I usually use. It looks kind of funny, but it does its job. This can be a distaff. A distaff holds the fiber that you're working with, so you don't have to have it on you, and it's up here, so you just kind of feed it from there. This is called a Lazy Kate. Kind of funny name. I don't know who Kate was, or if she was lazy or what the deal was. Once you fill a bobbin, you put it on here, and you fill another one, you put it on here. And when you picture yarn, you think of several plies together. You then take one of each of these, and then you spin it together, and then that's your final yarn, what you think of. So it's not a single ply.
Well, we were reading in our lesson about how the Daughters of Liberty would take their spinning wheel to somebody else's house for these spinning bees. Are those things very heavy? Are they relatively easy to move, or how do you do that?
It's kind of this one's kind of bulky. I mean, it's maybe like 20 pounds or something. You could totally do it. I just can't imagine, I put it in a car. I don't know about putting it on a horse or something. You could walk it. The modern ones are more compact, but
well, it's not that it's heavy, it's just more of an awkward.
Right. It's very awkward. Then you'd hate to damage a part of it. Okay. Or if you got your work on here, but if you're in the zone and you got your perfect setting and you bump it and it gets all messed up, that would be kind of irritating. Okay. But it can be done.
Well, obviously they did it. They must have been very dedicated to do it too. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's call this one done, and then we'll come back in a few minutes and see if we can do some close-ups of you actually doing some spinning. How does that sound?
It sounds great.
Okay, guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes with another video. Thank you.